So there's one rail 1, 2, 3 here, and it's a Thomas from Rail layout. This is my 4th layout, and I hope you enjoy. Well, it's actually my 5th layout, pretty much. This is the layout I told you about in my other video that I would be building. Because I used to have my collection video here, but I decided to scrap that, so I just built a layout. I've spent about a week, 2 weeks, trying to get the bits for this layout to make it good. So let's start at Knapford, shall we? So we come down here at Knapford. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. Only 4 lines come out of main Knapford, but the station has 8 lines. On the first line we have Thomas's, because on this side it was goods trains, this side is passengers. So let's look at Thomas's goods train. The Tilson Brake Van, Coal Car, Red Pele and Thomas. Even though the Tilson Brake Van isn't actually a brake van, I just put him here just because he's name. Then Frank is the next one. He's got Toad, a freight car, and well, him. Then we have Mike, an old slow coach. We have Edward and Annie and Clarabelle. Soda Rail Repair. James and my old express coaches. Yep, there we are. It's just in the shade. And we've Gordon with my new express coaches. Green ones. And then we have Fergus with the gravel car. We'll follow Thomas's line first. He comes to a point straight away after the timber sheds. This goes up through here. We'll follow it to the left, so it comes down here to another point. Comes down into a crossover track, and it goes into the shed where Harry and Bert are. And Harry and Bert's got some ballast cars. And if you go switch over to this track, and it goes back to here, it comes back down here, and it goes down to the other Bert's shed. But if we go right off these points, it comes to another point that go over here, across the cross track, into Percy and the barrel of cars and the barrel loader. And this line comes round here, across track, and this goes up through here to the T-switch, goes onto Thomas's branch line. And these 2 tracks, and then that one ends at Maithwaite. And Maithwaite, it comes round here to the steamworks, and if you take this line, it goes back over this high track, and back into into here. But if you go round, it comes back down past the sheds, and comes back down into here. But if we look at some other points, this track goes down here to the docks where some trucks are, like with the fish vans, and this goes back onto Thomas's branch line, to coal loader, over a bridge and into the steamworks. We'll go on to Frank's track now. That's pretty long, but I'll show you the yard first. If you go off this one, you go to here, and this is a mail coach, my 1996 mail coach. And it goes into here, and this is my 1996 Duck, round roof, and Diesel 10. In my series, Diesel 10 will be a good guy, not a bad guy, but he will turn bad at the end of season 2. We'll go on to Frank's line. So we've got Frank from the station, down here, up here, off the mat carpet, onto the Bay Bridge, goes round here, and comes to a point. This point goes into Tidmouth, where Arthur and Henry and Rosie are, and there's the 4 sheds, and this track comes down to this point. That off an imaginary set. The table is where my narrow gauge layout will be. And then this goes into Wellsworth Station, where Donald and Douglas are. There's one station, there's another. That point just goes to a dead end. But if we go around here, up over the bumpy track, the viaduct, so it goes up here, goes to Oliver, so 2 flatbeds, another flatbed and the crane. Then it comes down here, past the beam, down here to the Flying Scotsman. That's my 1999 Flying Scotsman. Oops, 1 second, I'm blocking the light. I'll just turn around so you can see it. The 99 Flying Scotsman. And this comes down here, parallel with that line, and comes back into Knapford. But Mike's line comes round here, over the cross track, and it comes round here, down and round. So I keep blocking out the light because the lights are on the roof and I'm blocking it. And this is the hill, but that's not on that line. And it goes into here where Toby and Spencer are. Spencer's car and trucks and Toby with him yesterday. So it's back round here into Stratford. And Edward's line is just a parallel line. There's a sort of repair, and these are two sidings off here to add extra platforms. There's just a shed there, just in case they want to stay at the sheds. This is pretty much the entire layout. I'll be doing episodes here, and the table will be doing for reviews. And I just want to go over that is the Troublesome Brake Van. That's the 1992 Troublesome Brake Van. That is the 1996 Mail Coach. And that is the 1996 Duck. So I am collecting the rarer stuff. So stay tuned for my later videos.